set. Hello.
Hello?
Have you ever had a fictional character frighten you to near traumatization?
Very much so.
Please answer in the form of an impression of this character.
I am Frodo Baggins. Yes, my childhood fear of Frodo Baggins is actually what drove me to be a therapist. What scares you, sir?
You're walking home.
Yes.
It's dark. It's not nighttime, but it's really dark.
Okay.
And there's no one on the street.
Okay.
You decide to try taking a new way home just to prove to yourself that you can. What's the worst that could happen?
Probably the worst thing I would think that could happen would be I would drop my glasses and the dogs would come for me.
Hey everyone, Dick Reeves here. Welcome to Europe. Today we're going to be navigating through the heart of England, a place full of history, culture, and love. We're going to marvel at all the beautiful architecture, see where the royals live, and explore the birthplace of the Industrial Revolution. First, let's stop by Cambridge, home of the famous university. It's quite the premises with a distinguished history. DNA was first modeled just over there. The electron was discovered in that very lab. The atom was split just up there, and my heart was split just yesterday. The town of Cambridge is a quiet college town. Notice how peaceful it is here. Lots of bikes weaving through pedestrians. It provides a resting place for all kinds of quirky creations, like this clock, unveiled by the late Cambridge physicist Stephen Hawking. The bizarre grasshopper on top relentlessly pulls the clock forward as a reminder of the persistence of time and how you should live your life to the fullest, as everything is temporary. I wish I had done that. A beloved Cambridge tradition is a romantic, graceful glide past these colleges in a traditional flat-bottomed punt. A fun pastime for the young couples of Cambridge who have their whole lives ahead of them. I hope they're enjoying it. I hope they never know true sorrow. Let's hop on over to Oxford, another one of the famous universities here. Oxford, being 106 years older than Cambridge, is full of even more history. Over here at the Bodleian Library, you can find all sorts of historic treasures in the Treasures Gallery. Here you'll find all kinds of interesting artifacts, like this copy of the Magna Carta from 1217, when King John was forced by his nobility to grant certain rights, opening the door to democracy. It seems this copy was nibbled on by a mouse. I feel as though a mouse has nibbled a hole in my heart. And it hurts so much. Across the street is the Museum of the History of Science. It's filled with scientific equipment that the scholars of Oxford used to change our world. After 1850, medicine, anesthetics, and antiseptics made major surgery more survivable. But even with the best medicine, your wife can still die on you. Now we're on our way to our last stop. Leaving the motorway, we do-si-do around a series of roundabouts. Britain's roundabouts are fun, even if they serve as a constant reminder of the constant, heartbreaking, crippling monotony of my life without Penny. Try to merge without stopping, but always yield to drivers already in the circle. And relax. If necessary, give yourself a free exploratory loop to be sure you've got the right exit. Now we find ourselves in Iron Bridge Gorge, considered to be the birthplace of the Industrial Revolution. Here, iron was first used as a building material in the town's namesake, Iron Bridge. The Severn River Valley is full of evocative industrial ruins. Take the time to walk through these sites, imagining how it would have been if that doctor did his job. If only our insurance covered knee surgery, we wouldn't have had to go to some back alley hack shop. She could have walked here with me, instead of being 6 feet underground as nature slowly retakes her corpse. just as it retakes these ruins of industry. I can't, I don't know why.
In second grade, I wet myself in front of the class.
Okay, so I see now where the fear comes from.
What are you doing?
I'm taking notes.
I've got a question for you.
Okay.
What's the big f***ing idea?
Does my note taking make you uncomfortable? So we can keep things very casual.
It's your last chance. Tell us what we want to know or this is gonna get ugly.
You call this pretty? Look, we really don't want to do this to you, pal.
Speak for yourself.
Quit playing games and tell us where the DVDs are.
You'll never get it out of me.
Maybe that was a little too much.
I can't stop. The DVD. So you were saying... So you were saying... You were...
Is that a lump?
Well, here's one of them.
Where are the rest? We got it. Let's go.
You know, when I get scared, I tend to think of my late brother Dodrick.
Dodrick.
Who do you love?
I love you. You are loved. Dodrick loved you too. I think we're getting somewhere very good. My aunt, my late aunt, was killed by Frodo Baggins, or the actor Elijah Wood. So that is where this fear comes from. This is not funny though, no?
Frodo is funny, killing your son or Hootie. Do you ever think about murder?
Murdering someone or
Oh, is this you?
no?
All right, I'll see you next week.